I'll wait to see your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay.
Welcome back to the Kekova area, where we're spending a few days as we sail the southwestern coast of the incredible country of Turkey. Join us on today's episode as we explore the Sunken City of Sinema. I created this timeline for us to familiarize ourselves with who lived in this region of the world in just the last 4,000 years. The land that today is called Turkey dates back thousands and thousands of years to the early Stone Age. But for this video, we're going to go back to around 2000 BC, before the Ottomans, sorry, not that kind of Ottoman, this kind, the Byzantines, and the Romans. During this time, the Lycians built their civilization in what today is known as the Teke Peninsula, which is basically the coastline between Fethiye and Antalya. Today, many people hike what's called the Lycian Way, which is about 535 kilometers long, and about 535 more kilometers than I am energetic enough to do. There are many historical sites here from this era, including the elaborate rock tombs and sarcophagi carved into the cliff sides that we've shown in our previous videos. The remains of more than 40 cities have been found in this area, one of which is the Sunken City of Kekova Island. The Sunken City is across the bay from the city of Simena, which we visited in our last episode, and also in episodes 96 and 97. During the 2nd century, 2 very strong earthquakes caused the city to slide down and sink underwater. In some areas, you can clearly see the foundation of some structures, as well as the outline of buildings that once stood just a few meters underwater. There's also a doorway arch visible along the water, as well as a staircase descending into the water. There are also some Lycian tombs scattered about with their distinctive arched roofs and the remains of a church. Kekova Island is uninhabited except for a few goats here and there. The only way to see the ruins of the sunken city is by a small-ish boat, like a kayak or a dinghy, so as to get up close or directly above without hitting bottom. There are some charter boats that bring tourists to see this incredible sight throughout the whole summer. There is no swimming or snorkeling allowed. The Turkish government has declared the area as a specially protected area so as to preserve it as it has been for so long. Seconds after I put the drone away, the sun comes out. You gotta be kidding me. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, so we're gonna go get on the dinghy and go look for the sunken city. See what we can find.
On the boat, and it just went plonk, and she just went bang. Oh yeah.
It's just something like in the front.
These handles.
Yeah, I think you can still see it's really clear.
Here either, so
Right.
that'd be sweet if you could.
Yeah.
To dive it. But that's why I didn't want to
I don't want to
get too close there.
Yeah.
See the rocks where they kind of like a wall.
Right.
I think if we...
Yeah, you can see like where
Right
it's
there
being.
too, definitely
Yeah.
right there.
Yep.
You don't think we can go closer?
There's like windows back here where they have holes. I think you could. Attach them to that. Look at the roof.
I mean, this is so deep here.
Look at the roof. See the gable?
Oh yeah. Yeah. And it's got the square in it where they would have had beams coming out.
Yeah, I mean, you can see there's something going on down there, but
Something going on down there, yeah.
just can't see what it is.
So you can't dive through here.
Nope.
It's quite big. Like,
Yeah, I mean that looks like a building of sorts, doesn't it? Well, the Turks just come in and dumped a lot of limestone rocks and said, "This is the Sunken City."
we'll make a tourist.
And there's something being built, or that was at some point.
Yeah, because see, there's sort of a bit more.
You can see,
An A-frame.
no goats.
No goats. Now I would dive in and see the tops.
Yeah, that's yeah, look at thing
That
there.
is clear.
I was going to say, you could fly back to your tube, except you can't.
In that last one, no, not on this side, but just stand on the edge there and do your props.
The ruins at I think it's called. It's one of the places that we went to recently.
Right, exactly.
Okay, now you're getting kind of close to a wall. Just FYI.
Yeah. Now that's better.
They're right on
You can see what's going on now. Good fish, yeah.
They're fishing fish.
Right. So there's a corner of a
There's a corner of a house.
house or something.
That's awesome. Ottoman monster.
These old ones over here that's worn out.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Little beach there.
Yeah. I don't think it
There's a staircase to heaven.
It's probably somebody's backyard.
Could be. As you say, when you're just going down the centre of the channel, you don't notice any of the detail. But it's pretty spectacular. The Italian Amareggio. Amarillo escuchi.
Alright, we still got town.
Does that look like there was a sign? It's like bright green and looks really.
Well, it's a protected side of the island, isn't it? If the winds are coming,
Oh, okay.
it's getting
So
wind
it's the
swept.
prevailing
You get the
winds
northern
coming.
wind comes from that way. Yeah. Still old steps going up.
There's a whole building that was up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who occupied the Sunken City?
Good question.
Would it be the marina?
The Moors.
Or the
Lycians?
I should have looked on the Google when I found the Sunken City link with the location.
Who took it over?
Like, madam, tell me about it. Oh, good. There you go, Minnie.
There's a noodle.
Yeah. Gonna go for a swim, Millie? What?
No internet.
No data?
No CB. Something perfect was cut out of that.
Yeah. Just nice sandy bottom.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah.
Oh wow.
This is where you want to be too.
And here you could tie back to these rocks, no?
I would have been happy even back there. That was nice and clear. Not the murky, bloody depths where we are.
Tag along and listen to the commentary.
In Turkish?
That's the deal.
Yeah.
Unless we go to the other side and see all. Alright, so where are we going? Funny.
The other side and look at
See
the
the other side?
Sure.
Alright. Check out the head.
houses there.
I mean, there's 6 different types of greens within.
Yeah. How blue is this?
Yeah.
It's all sand through here.
Yeah, sand.
Vietnam.
Rauf Orbe ve Kekova Adasi.
During the Balkan Wars, Commander Rauf Orbe hid in this bay on his vessel named Hamidiye while battling enemy ships because his masts could not be seen due to the hills around him. He was a Turkish naval officer, a statesman, and diplomat. He also served as Prime Minister of Turkey in 1922 and 1923 during the Turkish War of Independence.
Time to get out.
You can see the tombs like all up.
Oh, all
Yep.
up there, yeah.
All the way up.
That's where we walked.
Bit of a rainstorm somewhere. What can you see, Millie? What can you see? What can you see? Can you see the fish?
Where they dumped the trash?
I know, I'm looking, I'm like,
Look. Yeah, some of these Gallico bent over shape. Look at that, Millie.
Often from the water, when it start going down low tide, they would push all the little fish up on the bank with their fins and they would go and eat them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could see where they had been crawling on there.
Are you talking about the dolphin strands? When they would all come out of the water and slap the sand and then they would push all the fish into their mouths? Yeah.
Look at that cinder way up there.
Yeah. Is he trying to keep off?
Wait. You see where that goes?
Yeah.
It's way up the hill.
It's to bring down stuff.
it's like a zip line thing.
Yeah.
Smacking it
That's
out
to stop you when you come down that cinder.
Yeah. Position on the wrong side.
That's how they.
How they bring the trash down.
It's a cafe up there.
It looks like our kayak.
Yeah. That's how they get their groceries up there.
Good well bay.
I'm taking a shower.
It's a little wooden tomb.
That's a doghouse.
People when you get in trouble.
Yeah. Your new doghouse.
Yeah. He has to swim to it.
So that's his new doghouse with a view.
Naselli Cafe.
Yeah.
They got a Naselli there.
Straight up.
Right in front of you.
Oh,
It looks like it's rusted.
Yep. The rusty tomb. So there was a sign that stood off the castle this way, tombs that way. So,
Yeah. Dude, I actually did say that, didn't it? Yeah. I remember that. Something way up there. Look out.
yeah.
It's not part of the
Slightly more modern.
castle over there. Small.
Electric, water, wireless, 4 meters.
And there's a tomb right there in the water that we saw from the castle, I think, didn't we?
Yeah. Yes.
That's not safe. That's the hell, man.
So there's a lot of people that and a lot of the boats that are
It's all not too bad. Closer to there.
Unfortunately, sailing is not all turquoise waters and sundowners. Your floating home will break at any time, regardless of how easy or difficult it is to source any parts that you might need. We've got a water leak we're trying to figure out.
See that drip right there? That's probably coming. That's coming from Some of this may be from the rain, but see right here, that's the one that's messed up. So I've got to get on the other side. That's the only way I can get there. And this is what I'm saying, there's no easy way in here.
Like a pretzel.
That's all. Just to get in here. And then you gotta sit.
And now it's raining.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
This is the one right here. Check. Where's that picture you sent of the? I want to see what it looks like in the picture so I know which way it goes on there. You're supposed to be able to just click that out.
Do you want me to pull up a YouTube video?
Well, I might have to watch it because this ain't doing shit.
What did you have to do to get it to work?
Push in on it.
Is that what's leaking?
That's what's leaking. Something's leaking right here. Almost like it's too short.
What was that?
I turned the water on. Nope, it's still leaking. I could see it.
It's still. Oh, you put it back together again?
Yeah, and I could see it. I think you just see it how it's such an angle. You see with the water? Look. See the water beading up right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's coming out. See it right there? There's the hole right there. See it shooting up?
Yeah.
That's the water. That's the hose. So it's the hose.
So is it okay to? We're in the middle of Kekova right now. Is it okay to get to Kosh and get to a chandlery so we can get a new hose?
Hopefully they have some connectors. There's got to be a plumber.
We have better chance of finding one in Kosh than here.
What it is, that little right there is spraying just enough.
What if we plug that hole with some Sikaflex or some putty or something?
Duct tape or something, but it's still gonna leak. There's no room.
Here, let me move the tools out of the way.
There's
so
no
you-
room. Let me see if I could get back out of here.
I'm gonna have to grab. You're gonna have to grab onto my hand, and I'll pull you out. Let me move this stuff out of the way.
I got it.
I'd rather you hold on to me than unplug something by mistake in the engine.
It's. Let me see. Duct tape's just gonna do the same thing.
Super glue or something.
That's the piece I need right there.